This is one that Sam Hinton used to do. And unfortunately, Sam is not in the county any longer. He's up north. And I haven't heard anybody do this in several years, so I decided it was time to have it heard again. Through the high Sierra Mountains came an SP passenger train. The hobos tried to board her, they found it was in vain. Fireman was a cowboy, but do not think that strange. He could make more money shoveling coal than riding on the range. But since he was a fireman, and since he had the sweat, he still remained a Western guy, and he kept his lariat. Now the train was way behind time, when suddenly ahead a little child strolled on the tracks and filled them all with dread. My God, the hoghead shouted, I'll never stop this train. I poured on all the brakes he had. He ain't got what it takes. Up jumped that cowboy fireman, and a gallant lad was he. Now I will save that baby if I wreck the whole SP. He crawled out on the boiler as the train sped on its course. He swung his trusty lariat as though it was on a horse. He dropped his loop around the pole that stood behind some track, and tied the other end of it around the big smokestack. He jerked that train right off the tracks. He caused an awful wreck. Our hero lay there in the ditch with the engine on his neck. Now we will all remember that 45th of May, for there were many gallant souls all filled with fear that day. We buried that poor cowboy where the prairie winds grow wild. He killed 200 passengers, but thank God he saved the child. The song was by Haywire Mac McClintock, who was a member of the IWW, the Wobblies, the group that the late Utah Phillips claimed membership in. And while, yeah, it is a song of ridiculous circumstance, it was intended as an anti-scab song. It shows you what happens when you don't use union labor